If you would talk about the LSU supporting cast a little bit, so much emphasis on Ben Simmons, but they got a lot of play from others.
Well, Antonio Blakeney was a top 10 recruit. You know, many people thought he would be in that one and done category, and like most freshmen, he's been up and down. He played well in his last outing at Florida, despite them losing. He played really well, and I think that has really helped his confidence. I thought he was the huge key down the stretch. The game was too loose and free. Coming in, we have to understand, and I thought we did through 15 games, now 16, we've got to be grinders, you know, and that's not an easy thing to accept because grinding is hard. But we have really got to get in the fight. The game was way too loose and easy on the defensive end. We could not get stops. And then when we did, we got out-rebounded. We hadn't won a game all year when we got out-rebounded. So we've got to do a better job in those areas. We've got to get Moody some more help. Rasheed Brooks had another good game. I think he's really helping us. Cephas is Cephas. I thought Anthony Perez did some good things for us, especially defensively earlier. But we're just so thin in some of the other departments. We need contributions from other guys.
Was it disappointing when Simmons missed the last 9 minutes of the first half to not get some more separation there?
You know, we were up 6. Patterson hit a big 3, and then we kind of wasted a possession at the end of the half. I was hoping we would be up a little bit more, but then statistically we weren't winning in any area. They were out-rebounding us. They were shooting higher from the floor, higher from the free throw line. So the reality was we weren't taking advantage of our opportunities in the first half. We missed 5 opportunities in the paint without him in the game, and those things that come back to haunt you.
How much more confidence do you see in Rasheed right now?
I think I see a lot of confidence. He caught a little cramp. We had to get him out of the game. He was cramping in his calves because he's playing heavy minutes. He's playing hard. I'm just glad to see him rebounding the ball. I felt like if he can continue to get quality looks, he can make shots. Moody draws so much attention. We have to do a better job of taking advantage of the space that he creates by the way teams guard him. Rasheed is starting to figure that out. We need some other guys to help him.
A lot of fouls, Andy, the second half. Were they justified? Did y'all just have that much trouble guarding them?
You know, I think obviously they're a difficult matchup for us. I think they're the most athletic team in the league. They're bigger, faster, stronger in a number of different ways. You know, a lot of the action was against us in the second half, away from our basket. I'll have to see the tape.
And you went back and forth. You talked about back and forth game. I think they outscored you guys 7-0 to end it. What was the difference kind of there?
I thought we had some plays that we need to make. You know, I continued to run one play to get some pick and pop action for our stretch 4. Got Tomas Gallo 2 looks, got Anthony Perez 2 looks. We went 0 for 4. Antonio Blakeney, on the other hand, we support off Simmons off the drive. Blakeney knocks down a huge shot, and then they really hurt us off the offensive glass. I think second chance points down the stretch were the difference.
Is this Moody's best game this year?
No, he's good every game. I think obviously he was very, very difficult to stay in front of offensively.
Y'all had 2 really kind of grinded out games at the Pavilion last week. Now you go there for Florida. Do you sense that home court advantage this early in that building?
Oh, there's no question. The energy has been tremendous. We're going to need that energy because you got to protect your home floor. You know, we've lost 2 games in league, both in very tough venues. You know, at Kentucky, not many people have success there. And then here against, again, what I believe is one of the most talented teams in our league, and I think they played really well. When you shoot 70% in your home building, you typically like your chances.
So homecoming of sorts for Mike. Just your thoughts about going up against him?
I'm anxious to see, more so than, you know, this is Florida versus Ole Miss. And one-on-one, Mike was a good player. I still like my chances, but the reality now is it's Florida versus Ole Miss. I'm anxious to see his reaction in the Pavilion. Here's a guy that's got a lot of sweat equity in the program, 4-year player, worked for me for 5, 9 years, vested. I'm anxious to see if he has the same reaction everybody else does with, wow, I can't believe this is now the reality for Ole Miss.
How did they